Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run podcast live. And up on panel, we got Jisra.
Boo.
Ain't no boo.
Always boo that
No
guy.
boo. I don't think so.
Yup.
Not today, not this time.
Today and every day.
Uh-uh.
Forever.
Why boo though? Like,
Because
explain.
people don't like me.
Wait.
And I'm okay with
My
it.
ear cheese.
Your ear
Okay.
cheese. I was
See?
supposed to clean your ears.
Yeah, Harry, start licking my ears out.
No, not like that.
Come on, I'm ready. I'm
Um,
ready, babe.
I'm just not in denial of people not liking me. And I'm okay with it.
Oh my gosh.
It's not... Isn't there a name for people that don't want to be liked?
There's a name for
I
that?
thought so. No? But it's like a defense mechanism. I don't have that. I'm just saying I'm realistic. I know people don't like. I don't want to be liked by everyone. Someone that gets liked by everyone is usually fake. Because it's like
So, like, content. Like,
I'm good
you're
with people not liking me. What I'm not good with is people being fake. Like if you don't like me, then don't be cool with me. Don't pretend to be cool with me, and then show your true colors. And I've said this, and I know it's not popular to have this opinion, but like I'm not delusional in knowing that there's racist people. I've experienced that racism, right? So I would rather know that somebody's racist, and I could still be not be cool but deal with them. I
Mhm.
could be cordial, I can be civil, but at least I know where I stand with them. What I don't like is someone that's undercover racist. Someone that's like doesn't like me just because I'm Mexican, but they pretend to be cool with me, but behind my back they're like, "Oh, fuck that guy." See, and like I said, I would rather know where people stand as long as they're real. And I've seen that happen. Have you ever seen? I don't remember what documentary is called, but this guy, he was talking to people known to be racist. Like I think he was mixed. And he went to he went to the KKK. He was out chilling with those people, and then they were like, "Oh, you're not that bad." But it's like get to know a person before you don't like them. Have you ever heard of that?
I heard of a black guy. He was like, I don't know if he was like a cop or he was like just someone of the black community. And he was like, I guess he was like changing clan members. Is that the same guy?
I think so. He had a British accent, and but I think he was mixed. I
He
think he
had a
was
what?
British accent,
Oh,
but he was I think he was white and black, and he went to the KKK, and they were like, obviously, I mean, they weren't like trying to kill him or anything. They were just not necessarily
you're
welcoming,
like
but
resistant.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know why you're talking to me or why
yeah.
you're trying
But
to.
then they would talk to him, and I don't know, they seemingly got along.
But this guy did he look more black? Because in the photo he looked all the way black. I don't know his full,
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about, but
but this
no,
is somebody
this is
else.
someone else.
I think this guy that I'm talking about, I think he um changed the head
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
cult
yeah,
guy of the KKK.
yeah. I don't remember his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. But
But
no,
they're
that's
two
not.
separate.
Yeah, that's not the guy. This guy is younger. Um, yeah, I don't remember. It was on Hulu, but I don't remember the
Oh, it's a
documentary.
movie?
It's a documentary.
And you watched it?
Yeah,
How long is it?
I think I saw 5 episodes. I don't know if that's the season, but yeah, I
Oh.
watched it like a
So
year
what, he
ago.
goes around doing that, or like the
Like
whole
he went to
five?
Georgia and he went like different
Oh, so
states.
it's like per like every different episode.
Yeah, different people, different episodes. It's
Oh, I
pretty
want to
cool.
see that.
Yeah, it was pretty
Do
cool
you
to
think there's
watch.
parts in it that I'm not gonna like?
I don't know.
Oh my god, because I can't stand some of that. But I think I told you about this one guy. This was like years ago. I want to say like maybe 2010, maybe
Mm.
a little bit earlier than that. But there was this guy. He was a black man. I don't think he was a rap artist or anything, but he did break the law a lot. And I guess he stole a cop car in the South,
Mm.
and he popped the trunk, and there was a KKK uniform
Oh
in the
shit.
back of a cop car, and it was like in a briefcase.
Mm.
So, and it was so funny because this guy, he's a black man, and he was wearing it
Oh damn.
around the South. And I guess this guy is like ruthless. Like he just doesn't give a fuck. Like if you confront him, whether you're black or white, it didn't matter.
Hmm.
Like if anyone had a problem with him, like he would just, like he's just like that. Like he was wearing it, and I guess he was like confronting like the cops, like, yo, is this your uniform? You know what I
Mm.
mean? So he
Yeah.
was very like outspoken with it, and to like wear it and the hood and everything.
Yeah.
And I guess he was like driving around the cop car in that, and
Right.
everyone thought it was a hoax, but he was like, nah, like this is, this was around the time where cell phones started to have video.
Oh okay.
So he was recording that shit.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
crazy.
forget his name, but it's a really funny name though. It's like one of those names you can't forget, but it was years ago, so I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But
funny.
yeah,
Did
it is
you?
crazy.
I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
Um. Did you ever mention or talk about on here about the Dutch brother stuff?
Didn't we mention it,
I
or
don't
was that
remember.
just between me and you?
Yeah, it was between me and you when we were at our friend's house. You
Yeah,
mentioned it
you can
there.
tell them. You
I
tell
just
them
remember you mentioning that the logo or their, yeah, I guess their logo, right? Looks
what
like
company?
Dutch Brothers.
Dutch Brothers Coffee.
Yeah, the is it a
It's a chain like Starbucks.
oh yeah. Well, I've never been there, but yeah, I've seen them. But I don't know. You were asking me. I think you mentioned what do I see when I see that, and I was
That
like,
logo,
I see
yeah.
a windmill. You're like, no. Well, I think you said that right, or I don't remember if she said that. If one of you two asked me, and I was like, oh, I see a windmill, and you were like, yeah, but I see this, and then um,
See what?
you saw. Well, what did you see?
I saw a like a KKK member in a robe,
And the robe.
but it's supposed to look like a windmill. But to me, it looked like a man in a KKK robe,
Yeah,
uniform, clothing, cloak,
yeah.
or and it's supposed to be a windmill, but also I didn't know this part that you said that you did more research on it, and the
Well,
findings
I
were.
did that night because I was like, oh, that's kind of like, I think driving back home we saw one, and I was like, oh damn, it does look like that. So then I looked it up. I just put in Dutch Brothers KKK, and it popped up, and I was like, oh shit, other people have researched this, or other people are talking about the same thing. That not only does it look like a KKK, what did you call it? Like the robe,
Yeah, the
but
robe.
also the what I thought was like the windmill looking thing. They saying that looks like a swastika,
Hmm.
and I was like, damn, okay.
See, that's the thing. Like, okay, me, I'm an artist. When I see something, or like like you watch clouds and you're just like, oh, that looks like a face. That
Oh
looks like,
yeah.
and that shit creeps me out when he does
Like,
that. He's like, oh, that looks like a baby, or that looks like something. But like me, like when I see like in an artistic, like when I look at that logo, it's like, why can't the windmill be like this? Like
mm.
why does it have to have that slant to where it looks like
Oh yeah,
part of
yeah,
the robe going down, like an arm?
yeah,
And it's like, that don't look like no windmill. It should be like a windmill by itself. Like what the fuck is this extra shit?
yeah.
So I'm
I get
like,
it.
and even if I were to screenshot that logo and figure it out as an artist, because it's just all white.
Well,
And it's like, who's to make this out?
yeah.
Who's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's a windmill, and then people looking at it like, what the fuck? It looks like a sail ship sideways, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who the fuck, what
Designed it.
clan member made that logo.
Well, I
I'm
wanted to
joking, by the way. Okay, allegedly.
allegedly. I wanted to look up like if there was any relation, if there was any known
Mm,
fact that there was like ex clan member was the owner of it or something. Even like down to the designer that was the designer of the logo, a clan member at some point, or I
mm-hmm.
don't know, but I couldn't find anything, and I was tired that night, so I was like, I'm
Who
just gonna
approved that logo?
right.
It
And
don't
then
look like a windmill. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I'm
And
surprised it's
and you
still
looked
up.
up the owner.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name though.
In my opinion, he does kind of look like he would. Like,
Yeah.
that's just me, allegedly. Okay, I don't want to get sued or anything, but I mean, I don't know. You just never know. You never know what people are into, or like what their background or what their beliefs are. Or
Yeah.
yeah, they have the face of like a corporate face, business like, but what are their personal beliefs out of the office?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Are
Like, that was
you
just weird.
question? Are
Mm-hmm.
you one of those people, or in the anyway? Are you one of those people that if you find something out, like for instance, if you find out that Starbucks is related to or in some way connected to something controversial and that you don't
Like
agree with,
Satan.
right? But would you stop shopping there? Would you stop drinking their coffee?
No,
No.
because um for me, okay, like on the modern side, I'm gonna have my coffee. Coffee is something that we've all been having, like, our ancestors way before, you know, um, Columbus got lost and crashed here. Like,
Right.
we've been having coffee for a long time, and no one was like claiming it, or like, oh, I'm gonna take all the coffee beans and make a business, and the only way that you can have coffee is by having Starbucks.
Hmm.
Like, no. It's like, yes, give us the legal stimulants, with the sugar cream
You
classics.
feel something with it,
What?
with coffee?
What do you mean?
Like, do you get stimulated with coffee?
No.
I don't either.
It's for me, it's the taste.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel possessed when I drink it.
Possessed.
That's what I'm saying. But I could see, like, people really being like addicted to coffee, just kind of like, oh, my strange addiction, or hoarders or something. But I think kind of people take it a little too far. Yeah, like the Starbucks logo is like I guess like a depiction, or it was created by something that was from the Bible, because they were saying things like that. They were saying that the chick in the logo
Hmm.
is a siren. And do you know Greek
Oh yeah, yeah.
mythology? Okay, so that's where that logo comes from, but they're also taking it like a little step further into the Bible, so to speak. So it is like a mythology, between religions and region. But it's like, what the fuck does that have to do with me? But that's what makes me look like an asshole, or like I don't respect it. It's like, I know of it, but it's still coffee that we've had for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So, it's like, I just want the coffee. I'm not praising Starbucks,
Hmm.
but people are addicted to caffeine. They are addicted to, like, they gotta have their coffee. If they don't, they just flip out, or they don't know who the fuck they are. Like, how we were watching um Just Shoot Me with Finch and Nina and Elliot and Maya and Jack. Oh my
Why does
gosh.
this not sound familiar to
Oh
me?
my gosh. Okay, well, anyway, if you guys know the TV show Just Shoot Me, David Spade, he plays Finch, and he's the
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
receptionist
yeah.
for Jack
Yeah.
Gallo. And he was like being mean to everyone in the
Sorry.
office, and they were just like, what's wrong with you? And he hasn't had his coffee.
Yeah.
So a model walks in and he's just like, oh, like, are you like a ranch girl from like the country thinking you could come to the city and make it as a model, like, I'm dead. And then somebody hands him, he was like, oh, here's your coffee, Mr. Finch. And then he was like, he's all drinking it like that, and he's like, and then he turns to the model and he's like, I'm sorry, have you been helped? See, so it does do something to people
For some
in a
people, yeah.
positive way and a negative way.
Yeah.
But I think people are like, "Oh, stop drinking Starbucks. You're supporting the devil." Like, and that's kind of, why can't it just be coffee with sugar?
Right.
You know? But that's just my opinion. If anyone has any insights or like an explanation to, like, break it down to me, man. I'm completely open.
I've always said, Starbucks coffee to me tastes the same shit as Nescafe,
It does. You made it for me, and I was so happy.
and I'm like, it's like 50 cents per cup when you pay like what, seven? Well, not you, but other people pay up to like
we
7 or
wanna
10 bucks for coffee.
we wanna be bougie. We wanna take our Starbucks and swirl it around and
But you got so many cups. What if I was to make you that homemade coffee in that
put it
Starbucks
in the
cup?
cup.
Yes. But like, is it just a mental thing then? Because you said it
I
doesn't
don't know what it
stimulate you,
is.
and you just drink it for the taste.
I feel like they make it
They
so
put
much
drugs.
better.
They put drugs in there.
Yes.
But see, no,
You
no.
see me licking my nose.
So I've seen you drink Starbucks coffee and McDonald's coffee, and then the homemade coffee that I make.
Hmm.
Which one? I'm not saying choose mine. Obviously, that one's like the third choice. But
Your coffee has cinnamon in it, so that one was really like weird. I don't see myself reaching for that.
yeah,
I
that's why
would,
I got the regular one today.
yeah, like, I mean, it was good, but it was just that aftertaste.
Yeah, the cinnamon
I mean,
after
it's
Cafe
good
de
going
olla.
in, tasting it, and then like that.
That's what she said.
Stop! You better shut the hell up.
I don't know why she doesn't like it when I say
Oh
that.
my
It's
gosh, it
from
better
the
be
office.
no. When you say she said, it's like who?
I know,
Who's that? Who
but
are you talking about? You better
no, I'm
stop.
not
Oh my
talking
gosh.
about anyone specific. But
Before you get smacked.
um,
I'm gonna close the trash can lid.
what
Hmm.
were you saying
Um,
about the
the
coffee?
coffee.
So
So
you prefer Starbucks first, McDonald's second, and then everything else, or is it?
Dunkin's cappuccino. They don't always make it right at Dunks.
I've
Yeah,
never seen you
yeah,
get coffee
I
from them.
sometimes
What
have.
the hell?
Sometimes I have. Yeah, like Starbucks. I mean, I exaggerate when I say $7 coffee, but it's more like $4.09 because I get the smallest cup because
Mm,
I just want like a few swigs. Like, I don't want like a large trench hat, like XX large.
yeah.
Um, but Dunks is like $1 cheaper, and that's for a cappuccino. But sometimes they never like make it right, so that's
Right.
why I prefer. But when I was living on a reservation, I would make my own,
Mm.
and it was good. Like, I liked it, and I would
Cold brew.
always make myself like enough.
It was cold brew, or you got it from the coffee maker and just let it get cold.
Yeah, I would make it and put it in the freezer, and
Mm,
then of course, like in the winter months, I would have the hot coffee.
yeah. Yeah, I used to
Yes.
do that too, but I don't know. Yes, I would say that I'm addicted to coffee, but I wouldn't
You
say
try not to have that much coffee, and I'm like, have coffee,
all
have some
day.
more, make another
No,
cup.
I just, and again, it's not. It doesn't stimulate anything, so it's not like I need to have my coffee in the morning before I can deal with people.
To
I
me, it's
just
like a treat.
I just prefer to have my coffee in the morning, and then I'm good. Like, I don't need to be drinking coffee all day. Sometimes like I'll go through phases where I'm like, okay, I want another one, but then remember that smaller what is it called, that cup that I got at home, the smaller
Mm.
one, like the 12-ounce one,
Hmm.
because I have a 20-ounce tumbler that I make in the mornings. and then now I have that smaller one. I don't remember if it's 8 ounces or 12, but it's smaller. So whenever I get the second craving for coffee, but again, it's just the taste. It's mostly the taste of the creamer. I don't want to drink creamer by itself, so but I also don't
Mm.
use a lot of creamer. I just put a little splash,
Splash.
splash. But yes,
So what? It's just, do you drink it like a treat, or do you drink it like, well, I know for the taste, but like I mean, I don't know, to enjoy yourself,
yeah, maybe.
or like is it routine? Like, oh, get up, have coffee.
Yeah, it might be more of a routine because that one morning that we left, we that I didn't drink my coffee and I didn't take it with me.
You
Because
fell
usually, well, there was a night. It just kind of happened too. I made the coffee. I was gonna drink one at night, and then I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it right now. I put it in the fridge, and then in the morning we had to take off. And I was like, oh shit, I don't have time to make my coffee. Oh yeah, that's right. I have it in the fridge. So I took it. It was good. Then the next day, I didn't pre-plan. I didn't know that we were leaving that in the morning, I guess. And then I didn't have it until way later. And I didn't feel thrown off. I didn't feel like groggy or grumpy or anything. I was just like, all right, I just didn't have my coffee when I normally have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was okay. But I know that there's people that are like, oh fuck that, don't talk to me before my
Yeah,
coffee, and
yeah.
they drink coffee all day. My mom drinks 2 coffees. She used to drink 3 a day, and I was like, you need to cut down because she ended up having to go to the well, she didn't go to the ER for that, but she was having an issue with something in her chest.
Oh
They
no.
found like a little lump, and she went to the doctor, and they told her it was because of the caffeine. So I told her that she had to switch to decaf, which at first she
When
was
she
fighting.
had the 3 cups, how large was it? Were they just like the normal
Her
8 ounce cups? But
no,
she had 3 of those.
no, I don't know how many ounces her coffee mug is, but
Yeah.
you've seen that, right? The white one
That
has
really
some,
big one
yeah,
that your brother gave
yeah.
her? Okay, yes.
So she would have 3 of those a day.
That's a pretty big cup.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's 20 ounces. So she would have that times 3, and I'm like, you need to cut back or
Whoa.
switch from regular coffee to decaf. And then yeah, at first she was like, it doesn't taste the same. I'm like, it's okay, you'll be fine. But now
She's going through withdrawals.
yeah, at first she was. She's like,
Oh
I'm so
shit.
sleepy. I'm like, you're fine. Cause she drinks the latest one that she drinks is like 7:30, and I'm like, it's okay. You don't need to be stimulated. I don't know if it even stimulates her or not, but to her it does.
The
Cause when
decaf.
no, the other one. Cause when
Oh.
she switched to decaf, she was like, oh, I'm tired so early, and
I'm
I'm like,
tired. So
I'm like, it's okay, go to sleep. She's like, no, I don't want to. But
that's funny. That's cute.
yeah, she
Okay.
she she does drink the decaf more now, so that's good.
Yeah.
But
Oof.
yeah, to me, I mean, again, I would say that I'm addicted to it because I want to have it, but not to the point where if I don't have it, I'm gonna mistreat people around me. But yeah, I've never been a Starbucks person. I've never been
Have
like
you tried it enough though? Like, or did you like try one and like, nope, nope,
I like their, I don't know what the hell they're even called, the frappuccinos or whatever. It's like the big
the
ones with
fraps
their
with the whipped
mixed.
cream
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
of that, like a dessert?
yeah.
I can't have that. That's too
I
sweet.
know
That's too
this.
much.
I used to drink those,
Yeah.
but only because my brother's what is it? My brother's girlfriend at the time, I would pick her up from work, so that was her payment to me, I guess.
Yeah.
But she was addicted to that coffee,
Yeah.
and she would always want me to take her to get one. So she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you one."
From Starbucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she would always give me one, and I was like, "All right, it tastes good. Tastes like Nescafe to me." She's like,
Oh my
"No, it's not the
god.
same."
See
But
how you just downplay?
but now, I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
it's good, but I'm just not gonna pay. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go get it. Is basically what I'm saying. Cause like when you get
Mm.
yours and you stop or drinking it or whatever, I'll drink it. I'm not gonna say that it's horrible and it's. I'd rather throw it away than drink it. But no, I mean, it's not something that I'm gonna go out of my way to get.
Yeah, I do. I
No,
do. Like for me, I feel like the smallest cup of Starbucks is just enough for me because the cup is like that big,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then with the ice, it's like I'm only having like that much coffee.
How many inches would you say that is?
This
Yeah.
Don't be nasty.
I'm not. How many inches would you say that
I
is?
don't know. Wait. Six, six, 6 inches.
That looks like 4 to me.
Does
I don't know.
it?
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
measure.
about 4. What the entire cup?
Yeah.
4 inches. Is it?
That's what that looks like.
Where's my cup? It's
I don't
way over
know.
there.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Let me go get it.
You're gonna get the
Yes.
measuring tape too?
Am I gonna what?
Measuring tape?
No.
Well, that's the whole
I
point.
I have a ruler over here.
Oh. Rulers
Okay, you know
rule.
what? Yes. We have to do this.
It's a must.
Okay, yeah. All right. So I have my tall Starbucks cup. And did you pre-measure this already, babe?
No.
Oh my god,
No, I
he's
did
done
not.
something.
I just know how many inches.
Okay, what was that, sir? Excuse me? What was that?
I thought
You better wait till I get back.
I thought you couldn't hear when you were
Okay, so the cup without the lid, okay? It's about 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches, and then they fill half of that up with ice, okay? And so I'm probably only getting about 2 inches of coffee. 2 inches of coffee from that. What did I say? 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the amount that I'm consuming.
Aren't you getting ripped off?
Am I getting ripped off?
Yes.
So what was it? 2 inches of coffee for $4?
Yeah, something like that.
I get to swirl it.
So you're basically just paying for the ice.
Yes. Okay. Now I feel stupid. But
see,
that's why I wanted to get the syrup
and make it at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when you made it with your cinnamon coffee, like it was good, but it was just that aftertaste. Yeah. Because I was just like, I'm like,
yeah. If anybody wants to know what kind of coffee I drink, right now I'm drinking the Nescafe Café de Olla. So it does have cinnamon, and I don't know what it's called, but it's called in Spanish is piloncillo, which is the sugar. That's what's the sweetener.
I'm pretty sure I would like it without the vanilla because we added the vanilla syrup.
Oh.
If it was just a cinnamon with the milk, the half and half, I think it would have been better. But I've already put the syrup in it, and then I could taste that vanilla, but the aftertaste was cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
So it probably been better. But either that, or if I put the frother with and then put it on top and then sip it like that, I'm sure it would have been good too.
See, we just gotta experiment at home.
Splenda.
Yeah, you were like, it's missing something.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. And it was good.
Splenda. So, I have queued up on the computer. Let me walk back over there because I want to do a little promo, and it kind of does have to do with the little bit of the episode today, and that is we did deliveries. Now, if you guys go to tiktok.com/the @ KISSKUTT, you guys will see this video and all the other deliveries that I do in reels and all of that. So this one was on the 12th, and Rob helped me with all of my deliveries this week. So no, but did you read the title this hashtag, what the hell commercial was that?
That's random
Do you know
talk.
what I'm talking about?
No. And I was gonna say that, and I was gonna say I have no clue what's going on right now.
It was funny as hell. Remember, you turned on the radio, and that song came on.
What song?
You don't remember that song?
Oh.
It was. I don't know the words, so it was like blah, time of my life,
Yeah.
blah blah.
I'm not gonna sing it, but I know what you.
Before. I don't know that
Yeah,
song. I turned
Time
it
of my
rock.
life, right? That's what it's called.
What?
It's called. Isn't it Patrick Swayze and some chick?
I don't know. Was
People are
he a
gonna kill me
singer?
for this. Yeah.
Patrick Swayze? He was? I thought he was just an actor.
I mean, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to exit.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
Something this way before. I don't know. But I turned to Rob and I was like. I'm like, wasn't this like a I said it sounds like a jewelry commercial. And then he was like, I think it was. And I was like, nuh-uh. And he said, yeah.
The internet is gonna kill us. They're gonna cancel us. Has nothing to do with Patrick Swayze. It's some guy named Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes.
I don't know. I don't know these people. Wait.
Yeah, don't cancel us.
I had the time of my life. Wait. See, I'm like, see,
I know the song, man. I'm just not gonna sing it.
Hold on. Let's see. I'm reading the lyrics. Hold on. Is this? Cause I and I searched through every open door. I don't know. No, but I said to you, I was like, this sounds like a jewelry commercial.
Yeah.
And then you were like, it was, and I was like, really? Or no, I was like, I was trying to figure out what jewelry store, and this bitch said a special case. Special K. What the fuck? I said special K.
Yeah, I was just looking at you like, what?
I was like, wait, isn't that the cereal?
And then you were like, I think I'm craving this cereal now. Yeah.
Special K jewelers.
Shit.
Oh my god. And then I was like, wait, no. And I was like, wait, maybe it's like K Jewelers or Nike Gold. So I was like, what the hell commercial is this?
I'm gonna have to see if it wasn't a commercial.
He said Patrick Swayze.
But he did do a song, I just don't remember, about, She's Like the Wind, I think. Yeah.
I don't know.
I wrote down where he sang the song, I just don't remember what song.
I only known him from the Ghost movie. But yeah, go to TikTok and search KissCut, KISSKUTT, and on Instagram. And yeah, you will find this video and other videos, delivery videos there as well. Amazon, Flex, Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. And another promo, just very, very quickly. So I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's just gonna be a brief mention. But yeah, so I entered my artwork in a exhibit, and so basically I'm gonna be working on some furniture pieces. Well, at least one that I know of right now. But if I'm going to be cutting some more wood and stuff. I'm gonna see what else, other things that I could whip up. But for the exhibit, I'm going to be making one more bookshelf, and I expect myself to begin and finish it in a week, but we will see because I have to squeeze in doing ornaments for the show, one of the largest Native American art shows in the Southwest, which is New Mexico and Santa Fe. And I have to, man, I have to do that, the bookshelf, and deliveries. So if you guys want to follow um, the building process, painting, all of that on the bookshelf that I'm making, then you guys would want to go to Instagram.com/AudreyalKoinva. That's AudreyalKoinva on Instagram and TikTok. So yeah, and I'm going to be also posting an episode on Audie's Art Podcast, which you can find here on YouTube podcast and on Spotify. All right, so that's just a little promo if you guys want to hear and see all of what I'm doing. All right, so that's just what I wanted to throw out there very, very quickly. And yeah, that's it of the promos.
That's
Check
it.
the links. Links are in the description as well.
Links.
Mm-hmm.
Was the commercial, the special K, Circle K.
Circle K? Did you say Circle K? Oh, I know, I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we ended up forgetting to get the timestamp for the last episode. The last episode that we did.
Oh, what? Didn't you write it down?
I did write it down, but then when I went to look at that time, the timestamp, because we were all doing deliveries and we were listening to the playback, and then we heard something. We heard something new. We're gonna timestamp it. I thought I wrote down the times, but when I went to listen to it, it wasn't there. Oh, it wasn't
What?
that part. The minute marks that we thought it was.
Maybe there was a delay in the car.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's why I was kind of wondering if I should listen to it on multiple devices or check
Mm.
it multiple devices. Because like when we're out, yeah, sometimes the signal or we're just in a place where there's no internet or what
Mm-hmm.
is it called? Service, data, whatever, cell towers. Like yesterday, we were in a place that it seemed pretty. That word I can't say.
That word.
rural, rural, rural,
Rural.
rural,
Rural.
whatever. I can't say it.
Rural.
I'm never gonna rural. It sounds like I'm barking. Rural. But yeah,
Puppy.
yeah, it was close to an hour in, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But we
It
did
was
take
probably
some
like
notes.
55 minutes or something like that in.
Something. But yeah, we heard something, and another thing that we kind of noticed is that there's some times where there's static sounds, and I think that
That
that's
whole
another.
episode seemed like it was all static. So, um, um, Rob and I, we do sound checks before we actually start the stream, the live stream. Why are you laughing?
Oh, because I was doing that face like.
He does not know how expressive he is. It's so funny. In the face.
In the face. That's what she said.
In the face. Stop it. Could be gross.
We lost our listener.
Anyway, and when we do the mic checks, the mics are fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that whole previous episode, it was really bad when I was talking towards the end. There was like a bunch of static, like a lot.
Yeah.
And some of it you couldn't even hear me.
I think in the beginning, the last one that we did, I think in the beginning, and then towards there was something in the middle, and then towards the end. So that's why I was telling you, like, is there something that we can use for the spirits or anything that's trying to come through to use that instead of like the mics, because the mics are not powerful enough
Yeah,
to be
they're not.
used. Yeah. Did yours already die?
Nuh-uh. It's on the
Oh,
side.
oh, I thought it was.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, in paranormal, in the paranormal space, they have these devices. They're like these boxes, and you charge them, and they are used for spirits to drain the energy to
to
make
come through.
themselves known or
Yeah.
heard, or whatever. They are also used for, if they were to touch it or pass by this box,
Mm,
it makes like an alarm sound, and the light changes on it to let you know that a spirit is walking by or they're touching it.
yeah.
So Rob was asking me if there was such thing, and I was like, yeah, they have those.
Yeah, I think we should
I
get
just
one.
don't know the names of it, but I'm pretty sure we can like find out.
Yeah.
Like we can find out which ones those are and purchase a couple of those, because
Would that be the same thing as the Ouija board?
the what?
Would that be the same thing as like getting a Ouija board? Don't you think it
Um
would open that door to like more things coming through?
yeah, I wouldn't do the Ouija board.
But isn't that the same type of thing though?
Um well, yeah, but they're like you're
What if we can't turn
okay,
it off? Is what
huh?
I'm saying.
What?
I'm scared that we might not be able to turn it off.
Well, you know what people don't do on the Ouija board that they're supposed to do?
Close it off.
And how do you do that?
I don't know.
You move the thing to goodbye.
No,
That's how you close it
I've
off.
never used one. I used to.
I
I saw
have.
this. You know why? Because when I was a kid, I watched this movie, and I think it's called the Ouija board or the
Ouija.
board
Ouija. There's a movie
Ouija
called
or
Ouija.
something. Yeah,
Ouija.
I just
Something like
remember
that.
that this guy was a construction worker, and then the hammer fucking flies at him.
I
Yeah,
have
I
never
watched
seen
that
it. When
movie
did that come out?
in the 80s. I was gonna say 70s, but I wasn't born then. In the 80s, I think it was like
Oh.
84 or 85, 87
So
maybe. I
that
don't know.
movie would be considered a classic.
Yeah, it's
Oh, we
old.
should watch it.
Yeah, we should.
Ooh.
But yeah, I've never used one, and I think that's the reason
The
why.
reason why I wouldn't recommend it is because there's a lot of things that are attached to those things that aren't of your beliefs.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
that make sense?
yeah.
So like I'm good with seeing with what I see. You know what
Well,
I mean? Like
yeah,
I don't need to see or
that
feel more.
that's what I'm saying. Like us getting that thing, because when I thought about getting it, I thought about for our kids. If our kids want to use it to come through and be clear, like without killing the mics and our own devices, that's what. But I know that it wouldn't just be the kids coming through. So I'm like, do I really want to open that door for other things to come through? And then like, I did. We see enough and we hear enough. We don't really need that other than wanting to record it or pick it up on the recorder. But I think I think that I feel like it would be more of a witchcraft type thing because that's what I feel the Ouija board is.
Mhm.
Anybody can just pick it up, and yeah, because it's in the board, the
Mhm.
energy is that you're putting into the board, but you have to initiate it. It's not just gonna. I know that there's scary movies or whatever, and they're saying like, "Oh, the board is possessed," and it kind of goes
Yeah.
crazy by itself. But you have to put your energy into it,
Mhm.
and I think that since you and I don't have to do that, I'm just worried that things will come through when we don't want them to.
Yeah,
But they still
I
do,
would
so I don't
not
know.
set it up in my house. Even if you were to set it up outside like at the park or something, you don't know what's going to follow you home.
Yeah,
And you're pretty much allowing it to walk inside the house with you.
yeah, that's the
So,
concern.
I would say if you're a dumbass and you don't know nothing about it, I would say don't do it. I would think you would have to be like an expert wizard or an expert witch to use a Ouija board.
Hmm.
Because I don't consider that a toy.
No, it's
It's
not
not a
at all.
toy.
Is that the same thing as like the 8 ball?
No.
You remember the 8 ball?
Yeah,
Where you ask it questions and it gives you answers? It used to be very, very creepy and
legit.
accurate for me. Other people would be like, "Oh, this thing is broken." I'm like, "No," and then I would just, yeah, it was kind of creepy though.
That reminds me of a SpongeBob. Have you seen that episode?
No.
SpongeBob and Patrick. It was a toy. It's a toy shell,
Uh,
and you pull the string, and then it tells you. It speaks to you. It tells you what to do,
no.
and they're just like, "Oh, hail the magic conch." That's what they call it. And every time, like, well, they believe so much in it.
Mm,
Patrick and SpongeBob.
no.
So they would ask something, and then it's like, what do we do next? And then they pull the string, and then that thing's like, nothing. And then so they would literally sit there like dumbasses, like, and then like things just came to them.
Yeah.
And then Squidward, he was the one that was like, oh, that's just a toy. And then like, he's all getting all mad and, whatever. And then every time you would ask a question, it would be like something, and he wouldn't believe it. And so
Mm,
at the end, he would ask me like, "Can I have something to eat? No. Can I have something to eat? No. Can I have something to eat? No." And then he tried to be like nice to it, and then he was like, "Can I have something to eat?" And then he pulled the string, and then the conch was like, "No," when it was just a plain no,
yeah.
no, no. And then he asked nicely, and then she was like, "No."
Gosh.
But
I think they call it conch.
conch. Oh, hail the magic conch.
You know what's funny?
What?
That in Spanish, concha is like the shell of a
Oh,
clam shell.
oh,
Huh?
that's
Funny.
weird. If that wasn't explained in the show.
I know.
Interesting.
Concha.
Fun fact.
Yes. Fun fact.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I never. Well, I just talked about the 8 ball, but you know the people used to say like if you put two pencils or two erasers together and if they open apart or close, you could ask it questions, and if it
Mm.
opens, it's no, and if it closes, it's yes.
Pencils?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about those spiritual rods? You know what I'm talking
Well,
about?
yeah, it was
Okay.
supposed to mimic the rods because I think they would put paper clips on the eraser part, so they would hold it like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that.
did that and the 8 ball, but I've never done other stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, because again, I
Mm,
don't feel like I need to do any of that to feel
yeah.
or hear things. And I was always like, you guys are weird, trying to hear all these things that I hear normal. But I mean, I
Mm.
guess it is a little bit exciting if you're not used to it, or if you don't get I was gonna say traumatized, but not traumatized. Just if you don't deal with it often, I guess dabbling into it is entertaining or exciting when you could turn it off.
You know what we did say we wanted to get into very briefly? I don't have it here with me at this very moment, but it was the readings before our
Oh,
children came to
yeah.
us.
Yes.
So you want me to explain a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say about a year now, a little over a year. I used to get tarot readings done on me. I don't do tarot readings like as a flipper or anything like that. Like I don't pull cards for myself. I used to have a tarot lady, and she all of a sudden quit messaging
Yeah.
me, and that's kind of what. But anyway, I would get monthly readings done, and sometimes she would hit me up and be like, "Oh, I have something."
Yeah.
And she would never charge me for those ones, but she would charge me for like a monthly reading. And I used to kick on live shows discussing everything that she told me.
Yeah.
And I would write them down, jot them down, and everything just came true. It was just even down to our enemies.
Yeah.
Like all of the things that like people were doing or saying against us, or this was like before Rob and I
Yeah.
like started like talking. Um and when we started talking, and then when we became, boyfriend and girlfriend, and then like after we got married, and we had our, we started having our children, like we were, well, I was getting readings on a few people in particular. And when she would say certain animals, like, like the wolf,
Uh,
she said something about the moon, and then just things would come up
yeah.
during, about those things, and it was like, this is fucking crazy. Because as spiritualists, right? You and I
Mm-hmm.
are spiritualists.
Yeah.
We can't read for ourselves. We just, that's kind of against spiritual rule, because our abilities are supposed to be for other people. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be helping other people, not, reading the lottery numbers for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of goes against um what we were given
Yeah.
by, let's say creator,
Yeah.
um so I couldn't read Rob. You like, what it like, you sense things on me, like,
Yeah.
and that's just as close as you can get, right?
Mm-hmm.
um so I would go to a tarot reader and like, hey, and I know she has other abilities, so I don't think she could really read, like maybe only certain things,
Mm-hmm.
but it was easy for her to pull cards
For
on me.
you. Yeah.
And she's amazing. I just don't understand why she quit.
We should hit her up.
Yeah, I should.
But the whole point of all that is that I think it was in March, right? The last day of March when we were connecting, and and she was being nasty. But I remember seeing myself like during. This is another thing that whenever we were, for those who don't know, when I say connecting, I mean we were having sex. So whenever we were doing that, we were connecting. It was also like a meditation, and in this particular meditation or connection, I saw myself like planting a seed inside of her. Which, of course, in the moment, I was like, "What the hell is that? Like, what's going on?" And then I didn't say anything because, again, to me, those things are like, I don't know. If I don't understand it, I'm just not gonna bring it up, I guess. So I didn't say anything. That was on the, was it 31st? March has 31 days.
Mhm.
So the last day, and then she hit you up on the first, right, to do the reading, or on the second, on the first
Yeah,
of
first or the
April.
second. She usually does in the beginning of each month.
Yeah, and then you hit me up to tell me about the reading, and I don't know why I had a feeling that she was gonna tell, like she was gonna mention a baby, and I was like, wait, before you tell me the reading, I said I have to tell you this. This is what I saw last night, and then you were like, what? That's crazy because she said this, and then I was like, there's no way, there's no way. So then when you told me the reading, basically she told you that you were gonna be, or that you would make, or you were going to be
Yeah,
an amazing mother.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
And I was like, when?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, I
And
thought
I
that
was
was,
like, and I think I said in a previous episode too that like I always felt that, like, yeah, I wanted children, like I wanted to be a mother, but I felt like it would never come for me. That's why when she said that, I was like it was almost like feeling too old to have children.
yeah,
And I've had miscarriages before. So when she said that, I was like, I don't think I'm able to have children. So, and it was because I've had miscarriages and me feeling like I'm old and like and there were we actually did a spaces. I don't think I included it, but maybe I'll post a link that way you guys can go check it out on my Twitter, twitter.com/Miss DJ Hoodie. In one of those spaces I said that I think my highest one was a UTI, right? Where I said that I
The
don't think I could
pain.
handle
Yeah, the
the
pain.
pain because we were talking about what would make you tap out. And you put out examples like earache, toothache, pregnancy, or giving birth, UTI. I said UTI, but I always felt like way before I met Rob, I always felt like I could take pain, but I think I would die it during childbirth.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like funny or anything. I just really feel that. Like I could take any kind of pain except childbirth.
Hmm.
So when she said that, I was scared
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm not a healthy person. Like I don't eat healthy. Like I have no hearing, I have bad eyesight, like I'm diabetic, like it was just, I was thinking of all these things and I'm like, I don't think I can have children.
Yeah.
And when she said that, I got scared.
Yeah, and you told me that, and I don't remember why I asked you if you had ever been pregnant before, and you said yeah that you had miscarriages, and then I was like, oh shit, well maybe she's seen a like a baby that you lost or something. You were like, I don't know, because the way that she said it, that's why I'm trying to remember if it was you're gonna make a good mother or an amazing mother, or you would
Be a
make,
good
yeah.
mother.
I just know that it was one of the two, and I
Yeah,
was
I have
like,
to
oh
find that
shit.
book.
Yeah, I have it in the book too, but it's back at
I
home.
think I have it in my calendar because remember I used to jot them down in my calendar and send them to you.
Yeah. So this is now April 1st, which I thought it was a joke. I was like, man, are you messing with me? Because I know what I saw last night, and
And I was all telling you, I don't fucking around. I don't play games like that.
yeah, she's all mad at me, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw, I don't know. And then I think on April 4th was when I saw you giving birth. And I told you, I was like, I don't know why I'm seeing you not just pregnant, but I'm seeing you give birth. Like I see you giving birth to this little girl. And then and that's I think that's when I was like, are we fucking crazy? Like there's no way that, because oh shit, I was about to fuck up.
Oh.
Fuck up. Damn it. Okay, well, regardless of the timeline, I was like, there's no way that you're already pregnant. And I was like, yeah, so no. But then I saw you giving birth, and then I knew that it was a little girl, and then that's when I started sensing or feeling or seeing this little toddler, this little girl, and I was like, I am fucking losing my mind. I'm just going crazy. But then, yeah, she came, and I was like, oh shit.
I was scared because let me tell you, um, Rob and I, we we were sleeping together on the phone, and I know
Mm,
people say that that's toxic, that's not right or whatever, but it works with us. And the phone died, I think,
mm,
but when I woke up, it was daylight outside, and I woke up on my stomach, and I rolled over to my side, and I seen a baby laying next to me, and I was like my eyes got so big, and my eyes don't get that big in the morning, but my eyes got big, and I was like, oh my god, and I literally thought I was dreaming because I was like blinking my eyes and I was rubbing my eyes, and she was still laying there sleeping on her belly, and I was like, oh my god, and I started like ruffling the sheets,
mm.
like pulling the sheets, and to
Creeping
see,
her
like
over to you.
to feel and pull the weight of
Yeah,
her,
yeah.
like as if I'm pulling the sheets out from under her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God. And then I called you and I was like, there's a baby in my bed.
Yeah.
And I was so scared. And oh my gosh, yeah, like I was excited and I was just like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Is this just, like, like, what parts did I miss? you
Yes.
know?
Exactly.
It was wild, but I was just I was thrilled.
Yeah.
I was really thrilled. I was happy, excited, like, and I've I've rarely carried infants in my life. And it was like I didn't know how to pick her up, and all of that I had to learn. We had to learn. There was a few things that we went through that was so hard, and it was so emotional, and it was so like I felt like I was on edge for a while
Mm.
because, like, it did seem stressful for our imaginary baby. But
Who would have thought an imaginary baby was gonna create so much stress?
right, but we were feeling the emotions of her as parents. um we were like, we could feel her, touch her, smell her, talk to her, teach her, like we could do all of those things. And there were times where we were just like, well, I know I was just like, oh, how are we gonna teach her this, or how are we gonna teach her that? And there was an incident that happened. It was very, very, very,
Chime.
very scary.
Yeah.
And I had to get it, or we had to say to each other like, yo, we're experiencing this as first time parents.
Yeah.
And because I was just like feeling like I was doing everything wrong as a mother spiritually. Like, it's like when you receive a blessing, or like, something really good happens in your life, in your modern life, in real life,
Mm.
you have to maintain it.
Yeah.
When your creator, or creator, Masel, God, like when they're gifting you something, you have to take care of it. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is amazing, but it was very much scary. And I think in one of the episodes where I said, where Rob was talking about, like, around the first time when we were together, that you said you wanted to drink. And then when I said that, oh, I had the biggest hangover,
Mm.
that right there, low key, we didn't tell you guys then, but we're telling you guys now that when Rob was drinking, our daughter got the hangover while I was doing deliveries, because she was with me when I was doing deliveries. And when she got the hangover, I felt it. And she was crying and screaming, and I was so angry at Rob. And that was scary, because that was our first child, and we didn't know how or if it was going to affect her.
Yeah.
At first we didn't know, because I just knew that I was mad that he was drinking. Because I have family that are alcoholics, and things like that. But when he was drinking, she was in the back seat holding her head, and she started to cry and act up. And every time I would turn, make turns on a road or something, like, she would start screaming, and she was holding her head and crying. And I was like, oh my God. And then later we found out that she was having a hangover. Like, she was hearing or feeling it from Rob, but you weren't having a hangover. It was just her.
No, I only
But
drank
she
like
was,
2 beers, which that's nothing to me. Like that.
but to a child,
Yeah, of
it's
course.
gonna be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
like a big score. Like, yeah, and I was crying, I was sad, you know, she was screaming and I was losing my shit because it's like I still had a lot more deliveries, and then I felt like I couldn't hand her over to Rob because he was drinking. So, yeah, that one was hard
Yeah.
as a parent. And then, you know, we figured it out now, and we have our I have our ways of protecting our children. You know, we're not going to get into how, but
Yeah.
um yeah, we figured it out as parents, spiritual parents for our demon babies.
Yes, our demon children.
Yes.
But yeah, she used to wake me up at 5 in the morning with her foot in my face.
Yes. Yeah, she'll lay on your back.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I should go back to that.
Huh?
I said I wish she would go back to that.
She does. All of them, they pile on your back now.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, so.
some of them. Well, two of them come in stronger than the other ones for me most of the time now. But at first, when it was just her, yeah, she was very very strong. And I think this was April. I don't know why I keep seeing or thinking of April 16th when she came through, or 19th when she came through in the live show. And I was like, oh shit, no, don't don't show these people who you are. But yeah,
Yeah, she was giggling. When I showed my parents that clip, yeah, my mom was crying. She was like, "Oh my gosh,
because yeah,
they
like
have
how do you explain that?
grandchildren."
How do you
Huh?
explain it? And then people might say, yeah, we believe it until they hear it or see it for themselves. Then it's like, okay, well, there's no other explanation for it. Are you getting tired?
A little bit.
You getting
Well, I'm
drained?
getting hungry,
Oh,
and
have
I
a
want
snicker.
hot wings and fries
Yeah.
with pickles and
Are
ranch.
you pregnant again?
Huh?
Are you pregnant again?
Am I what?
Pregnant.
Oh my god, stop
You're
it!
craving pickles with ranch?
Oh my ice cream with pickles.
Oh no.
Oh, you know what I want?
Mm.
Those TGI Friday chips. Those are
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah,
Ooh, hit up Dollar Tree, yo.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some good snacks, man.
Yeah, we need to go back and buy out the whole shelf.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
We should.
Ooh, with what is it? The Ruffles dip. I should have got us that.
They have that?
Yeah, Ruffles dip, or not at the dollar store,
Oh,
but
I was like, what
our
the hell?
grocery. Man, we need to get our grocery pickup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want dipping, spinach dip.
You must not be
Mm.
planning to go anywhere today.
Oh, I got gas pills.
That's not gonna be just
Yay!
gas. I can't have dairy, so I don't know. That might be all you, babe.
Yes, a whole jar to myself.
You get the one with the most dairy just on purpose. Like I don't want him to have any of this.
Man, I wouldn't give a shit. I like, well, very quickly. You ever see that take? I think I shared it with you. I'm not sure, but there was a guy. He was leaving. I don't know if it was his house or his buddy's house or somebody's house, but he walks out onto the deck, and then he rips one
Oh yeah,
hella
yeah.
loud. It was hella loud and kind of juicy. And the guy was like, "Oh, they better not have a camera." He turns around and he sees it, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" And then he
Yeah.
like walks off.
Yeah, there's that one, and
Yeah.
then the one that I think it's Thanksgiving dinner, and he goes out to the porch to pass gas, and they
Mm.
have a camera,
Oh,
and it picks it up. He's like, oh shit. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, like, man, like, yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm good before I just come up on somebody's porch with cameras. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I'm just like, walk away, walk away, walk away.
Nothing happened here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't smell nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Oh, through the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll probably I'll probably be trending. I'll probably be trending
How many times do you think people have recorded you without you knowing?
without me knowing.
Yeah.
What, like at the doorbell?
No, just random people out on the street.
Probably all my life because they have security cameras in
No,
Kmart.
but I
Remember
mean, like,
Kmart?
yes, I got. Was it Kmart? Yeah, I got lost in Kmart.
Oh yeah, you told me
Yes. Well, I didn't get lost. I know what I was doing, but to my parents, they were like, "Where the hell are you?" I was inside of the clothes rack. You know, the circle one. I was in the
Yeah,
middle.
those are
I was
yeah,
just
those are
chilling.
fun.
I was
Yes,
just
I
there
did
because
that
I got
too.
tired of walking. I was like, I'm just gonna go in here real quick.
And sit.
Yeah, I might have a seat. The next thing I know, I hear my name on the intercom. They're like, "Come to customer service." I was like, I don't know where that's at. Yeah.
If they say come to the toys, you're like,
I
ah,
would have
yes.
been there. Yes. Yes. I'm there.
Hmm.
No, but I mean, like, because I know for a fact
Or
this
come
one.
to the ice cream counter.
No, I'm lactose
Yes,
intolerant. I can't.
I did. Go ahead, sorry.
You're like, I don't care. No, I know for a fact that when cell phone, no, I think it was when Snapchat first started. Um, I was walking down the street and this kid was recording me, pretending that he was recording his friend that was behind me. And I was like, "You little shit, give me your phone." But I didn't take it from
Oh,
him. So I'm sure I'm somewhere out there in the internet, in the internets.
in somebody's phone.
Yeah.
Um, the only thing I can think about is being recorded as I was DJing or giving an interview or shit like that, like in my during my DJ career. Um, I know I've had my picture taken a bunch of times when I was a dancer. Um, the Buffalo dance. Did I tell you that? Yeah, me and Bo. We used. Remember the picture of me in the white dress and Bo was dressed as a Buffalo dancer.
I
You don't
think
remember
so.
that picture I sent you?
Maybe.
But we used to perform Hopi dances, and my
Mm-hmm.
dad used to drum and sing. So we used to educate people on Hopi education.
Mm-hmm.
So we would dance for the people, like tourists and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, I know I've had my picture taken a bunch of times during that, and then but you're saying without us knowing.
Yeah, like just people putting us on the internet. Internet.
The only closest thing I would say is during my DJ career.
Yeah. I'm gonna search your name.
Go ahead. Everybody searches my name.
Nobody says what's up.
Hmm?
And nobody says what's up.
No.
They just stalk you. They stalk your
Yeah,
social
as
media.
as a DJ, like if there was like if we attended a show that was like kind of like ICP, where you could like pinch your face, Insane Clown Posse.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
like clown, like painting our face.
Mhm.
Or just like outlandish costumes, right?
Mhm.
For like a party or like a concert or something. Yeah, people would always like, hey, can I get a picture of you or get a picture with you? And it's just like, oh yeah, sure. Or like just taking pictures of us like walking to the stage or so. I don't know. Like I
Mhm.
would say that's as close as. But these days,
Who
probably
knows?
just uh ring camera doorbells, doing deliveries.
You know what I've noticed recently is that there's not that many people out with their phones out like before. Maybe a year ago, everybody had their phone in their hand, recording something or doing something. Now it's just like,
Like selfie sticks.
yeah,
Selfie sticks.
yes.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I guess I really don't notice. I don't pay attention to people. I only pay attention to people when they're like interacting with me, whether it's like cutting me off or like getting in front of me in a line or something,
Mm.
yeah, then I get pissed off. But or if I see just somebody doing something wrong, then I'll pay attention to shitheads. But I try not to. It's all about me, 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 me.
Me.
It's all about me. I'm better than you.
I want to watch that movie.
I'm better than you.
I want to watch Bill and Ted.
I do too. Oh, that was on the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
no.
Yeah, okay. I think I have the movie. If not, we
You
can rent
have
it.
Bill and Ted?
I have Bill and Ted 1 and 2. I don't have Bill and Ted 3, the one that they came out with like 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Huh?
I said nice. You should
Yes.
watch part 1.
Yes. Oh
I
my
read.
god.
Where the hell did I read it though? And I read it in a book. They mentioned that movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. They said time doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop, and the body keeps count. One of those two things they said. Well, I think they said both, and they said like in the movie Bill and Ted, when I think it's Billy the Kid tells him like, yeah, you're here, but time back in where is it? Where are they from?
Bill and Ted?
Yeah,
Like,
the original place before they started time traveling or whatever they did.
San Dimas.
San Dimas, yeah. He's like the clock in San Dimas hasn't stopped moving.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
It goes for everyone.
That's why they had to keep winding their clocks back.
See, I want to watch it because I think I've seen it before, but it was just a random movie that I watched. I didn't really pay attention to it. I didn't think that there was a meaning to it. So now that I've grown up, matured. Yeah, right. I'm not
Mature.
mature. I'm not mature at all. How
Haha,
many
that's
times?
funny.
How many times have I said that's what she said in this episode alone?
Oh my god, stop.
But
Be
yeah, I do want to
gross.
watch it and see. I know it's gonna be one of those movies that I have to pay attention to
I
like at
love that
least
movie. I
twice.
watch it over and over. I actually, you know what? I do have it. I'll plug it into the thing and we can watch it. Hot wings,
Yes, hot
French
wings,
fries,
French fries, and Bill and Ted
pickles, ranch,
pickles.
Santimas,
But yeah, sounds like a
date
date.
night. I
Hey,
love date
I just
night.
said that.
Did you? I
I
didn't
said
even hear you. Ear
sounds like a
cheese.
date.
Oh shit! I didn't even hear you. And we're oh my god, my hearing's really bad.
Oh yeah,
You're sitting right now, and you're supposed to sit
I
on this
know that's
side.
what I was about to
Oh
say. I'm
shit!
supposed to sit on the other side of you.
Oh my god, my ear cheese. My ear is like Swiss cheese. Has little holes in it. It has a bite mark out
No,
of it.
no. I think there's something else going on because yesterday you were like, "Oh shit, I can hear everything. It's super loud."
Yeah, I don't know why that happens. We were in the car and everything was hella loud, like the air conditioning in the car. I know I complain about the air conditioning in my house, but
Yeah,
in the car it was super loud. And I
when you were
think it was
scanning the packages, it was
yeah, we're
coming
scared.
through the
That was
speakers. I was
hella
like,
loud.
"Ah,
Even when I
fuck."
lowered it down a little bit, I was like, "Is it fucking loud?" And I think we're listening to the playback or listening to like a podcast, somebody else's podcast, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's fine!" And I was like fumbling with the volume, and I'm just like,
Getting all mad.
and Rob was sitting there like,
I'm all scared of you sometimes. No,
"Yeah, you don't know how many times I had to apologize."
but sorry for my rage.
Yeah, like I'm sorry for my attitude. I'm sorry for my mood. I'm sorry for driving fast. I'm sorry for hitting that curb.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's okay. Sometimes,
sometimes
not
I
always,
have to
but
make it
sometimes.
up in other ways.
Don't be nasty, people. She means food.
Yeah, nasty.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you wanted to mention? I know we were gonna talk about some certain people, or at least
Yeah,
what
we
they've
were
been
gonna
doing.
shit talk, but oh my god, it's just too much.
Their mess stresses me out. Nah, shit, I'm loving it, but Yeah.
It's not stressful. It's just like, damn, like when is enough, man? Like, and that's what blows my mind. That's what keeps it interesting, I guess. It's just the cycle, I guess, is what intrigues me.
Yeah.
Um, other things that I've heard before, it's just like,
No, I think for you and me, it's like we are happy that they're getting their karma. That's the first thing for me. And then the second thing for me is that it's entertaining. And then the third thing for me is like I like that you like it. I'm like, babe, there's new drama. But yeah, other than that, if it wasn't for those things, if it wasn't for someone that's paying for what they've done, then it's sad. It's sad, it's annoying, it's boring, but to us, like I said, it's entertaining because of those factors. At least
can
to me.
I say something that I think pertains to me and you, but I don't want to put words in your mouth? If I'm just speaking,
I don't
if
know
I'm
if it's
just,
what you're about to say, but
okay, say it.
no, wait. I
You
think
got it.
I think so,
Okay, go
or
on.
at least it's something that I remembered last night after you fell asleep. No,
Okay.
but say it. I'll tell you. I'm pretty honest. I'll tell you if it was that or not.
Um, okay, I just want to make this clear. Rob and I, we are not the types of people that that are revengeful people. We're not. We don't care about getting revenge. All right? We are not doing this
Mm-hmm.
because that's not our job.
Right.
That's the job of the spirit. That's the job of, you know, God, Masao, our creator, right? They're the ones that do the punishing. That's not us. That doesn't come from us. So I want to make that clear. Second is that yes, we know these people are shitty. Yeah, sure, we're enjoying it because they do deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
They are shit people. Like when I talk about that fat Canadian chick and the dirt that she does, we're not the ones doing it.
I think it's 222.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Little
Oh,
ass one.
nice. Yes.
I sensed it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Um, for me, I enjoy seeing bad things happen to bad people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna deny that. But what I will say is that I would be all there for these shit people if they actually change. Honestly, right? Because that's what we're doing. It's like we're trying to help people, heal people, make people see. We're not really trying to convert them to any belief or religion. It's just that we're trying to focus on the mind, which comes along with human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
How they treat people, how they treat their families, how to be independent, and all of these other things. So if these shit people were to change themselves in that way, of course I would support them.
Support them how?
Like, I would support them in them changing their lives.
Yeah, but would you let them back into your life?
No.
Would you be friends with them?
No, because healers, we're not supposed to befriend our patients,
No.
because it would almost be like, not saying that that's what we want, but the rules and the laws of spirituality is that that's almost like giving them back their sickness.
No.
It would be a circle. You're supposed to, help them, heal them, and let them go on with their lives,
Yeah.
with those healings, with those teachings.
Yeah.
But to befriend them, no, because friends, it does get personal. It's almost like you get attached, and I don't mean like emotional. Well, some of it would be emotional,
Mm-hmm.
but you would be constantly feeling or adopting their ills, the things that make them sick,
Yeah.
or the things that, in yeah, it's not right. But I'm speaking for myself when I say that, yes, if they do change, whether if they find God, if they found Masa or a purpose, or, and they're really striving and they change their attitude, they change their negativity to positivity, they're all about good vibes, they're not scared anymore, they're taking accountability, they're being respectful, if they're changing like that, yes, yes, you're not this shitty person that I've always known you to be. Now don't lose that. And then I would be like, okay, I'm proud of you, you go change the world, go be a part of your community, be with your family.
That goes for everyone. Every shitty person that's ever crossed your path.
No.
There's what, one or two that you wouldn't. One for sure.
Yes. Yes.
One for sure. But is that because you wouldn't believe that they changed, or is it just because?
They're incapable of change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm speaking to the ones that um they get the idea, um but they continue to just get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that go on that say that they're God, it's like, yeah, that's you're already you are incapable of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what to say, you know where that shit comes from, like, yeah, you know of it, you're educated in that, but you follow none of it.
Yeah.
So I think those people, they're incapable of change because they think that they deserve all of that respect. There's some people that know, but maybe they're just so down that they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like there are different levels to, let's say, self-esteem. Like, there's some people that, like, um they have low self-esteem, but they put themselves way up there, like, oh, I'm the shit and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's some people that have low self-esteem and they just don't do anything. Those are the ones that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But people that are shitty and they do change, man, you know what, they're gonna be tested. And that's not us testing them. It's just, hey, like, what our jobs are is to be like, hey, you're a piece of shit
Oh.
because of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, how are you gonna correct it?
Do you Are you saying that because you think, or you're feeling that someone thinks that we curse them or that we're doing this to them?
I think it's easy for people to say that because I've had that said to me and felt that of me, of my own family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, if we predict something, and like if I said, oh, Rob, don't go out because I feel like this is gonna happen,
Mm-hmm.
and you might think, are you saying that to threaten me? Are you threatening me? And then, like, if you go out and then it happens,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, I think you threatened me,
Oh
and I think you made this happen
yeah. Mm-hmm.
because it was too accurate. And it's just like, you got to know the difference between a threat and a warning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, that if you go out, this is gonna happen or this might happen.
Well,
But see, I think it's just easy for people to be like, oh, that's witchcraft. You've done this. And you've made this happen because maybe you didn't want me to go out and you were trying to stop me from going out, but I went out anyway, and you went against me and you made that happen. And
mhm.
it's just like, no. Because let's just say you're not important enough to me to hurt. Like you got nothing
Not only
spiritually
that,
and modern that I want.
not only
So it's like,
that,
why would I go after you? See, like, and it's like, what do you got that I want that I don't already have?
not only that, but we still have to answer to someone. So if we're messing with good people, or we're messing with God's children, or not, I don't want to say God's chosen, but at least someone that God favors, we have to answer to Him for why we're hurting people that are innocent or
Right.
people that haven't
I'm
done
not
anything.
going there
I'm
because
not.
I know what's gonna happen to
Yeah, I'm
me.
not.
Like fuck. Like I'm not, man. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
That's
You
what I was
know?
gonna say. Like, no, you're right. I'm not vindictive, and I'm not like I wish that something bad would happen to someone that did something bad to me, or someone that did me wrong.
If
I'm
you're a
not.
bad person, yes, you deserve
I
that.
don't do
You know
that.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you do, but I like I
hmm
don't even think that way. I'm just like, okay, whatever. You already did what you did. I'm over it. Let's just part ways and move on.
hmm
And I know that there's other people that are like, oh well, I'm gonna do what I can to make your life miserable. I'm not like that.
yeah, I'm not either. It's
So
like
I'm just
for
like, all
what?
right,
You're already
whatever.
fucking up your own life.
Now, if down the line I find out that something happened to you and it's like, okay, cool, you got your karma, you got what you
Yeah,
deserve,
but
then okay, what?
sorry. People just look for someone to blame,
Right, but that's what
and
I'm
it would
saying.
be
This is
you.
different. It's different than me saying like, oh, this bad thing to you happened to you because of what I wished on you. I'm not doing shit. I'm not wishing ill on anyone, even the people that have done me wrong. You're gonna get what you deserve when you deserve it. I That's not up to me. Again, if I was to put my energy, or want to punish someone, then I would have to answer to God or their guides or their spirits or whatever people want to believe in. I would have to answer to someone. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Nobody's worth that.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is that no one is important enough to me to do things to,
Right, to
or
have
to
to
do
answer to
bad things
someone.
to, because it's like your life's already messed up because of your attitude, your personality, your actions.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything. I
Right.
don't need to, you know, contribute to that or amplify that or, pray things to happen more, bad things more happen to you. I it's no.
Yeah.
That I have other things. I have other priorities and responsibilities, modern and spiritual. I'm not thinking about you,
Yeah.
but for people, they're just like, oh, someone's doing that, or, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's Artie, and I know Artie's doing this. And it's like, again, what do you got that I want or need or that I don't got?
Yeah.
Because if I don't have it, I could get it. If it's a materialistic thing, or maybe there's just some things that I shouldn't have. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, at least I know what I'm worthy of and what I'm not. And
Yeah.
that's very hard for people to understand, or like they're like they should be praised with all. And it's like, that's crazy how you think that way.
Yeah.
Because for us, being where we're at, we were appointed these gifts. We were appointed these abilities. We're supposed to take care of them and use them wisely, not for our own personal gain.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I'm not that stupid to use what I got for my own shit.
Exactly. See, now you know why we didn't go to the casino. Now you know why we don't have those $50,000
I
that I
mean, I
knew I was
wouldn't
gonna.
reject it, but you
But I knew that if we went to the casino, I would have won that money. But it's what happens when I win that money that matters to me, because I feel like that would be a test, because I don't think that God is thinking I'm gonna give you $50,000. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have to go to a casino to get it. He would just bring it to me somehow. I would still get it. But I feel like the devil does tempt you in ways like that. Like, oh, come over here and I'll give it to you. Come to me and I'll give it to you. I feel like that's the reason why I don't play lotto. I know that if I played it, I would win it. I know that deep down in my gut, in my soul, in my heart, everywhere. I know that. But I'm afraid that, because I know that money is power. Money does change people. I've always said if I did win the lotto, if I came across a lot of money, I would use that money to help other people. Yeah, I say that because I don't have the money. But who's to say that if I did get the money, that I would actually follow through? That's also the reason why I feel like that's the reason why I don't have it. I'm not meant to have that kind of money. I feel like it would probably change me.
I don't think so because you are very disciplined. You're very, very disciplined, and I keep telling you that. I don't think you would let Siva do that to you. I don't think so.
I know, but the devil is in that shit.
What, money?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where, okay, I believe, and I'm not trying, okay,
Wait,
what?
before you
Oh,
you
go on, go on.
like, okay, you know how I just said if God wanted me to have it, if it was for me, He would put it in my path, right? He would.
Hmm.
There would be a way for me to get it. For example,
Well, the casino was in your path, and yeah, that night it was in your path, and you were like, no.
exactly, because I didn't feel like it was right. So the example that I was gonna give is when my when I was younger, I knew that my grandparents were in need. Like, it wasn't. I knew that they always had needs, but it was like, oh, they need medicine, and I prayed, and God put money in my way. It just showed up out of nowhere. I took that money, and yeah, I could have been like, oh shit, I came up on money. Like, I found money. I'm gonna spend it on my own stuff, but I didn't. I sent that money to my grandparents. They got their medicine, and it was good. That happened twice. It's happened many times where I'm like,
And where
this
was the
person.
devil?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a difference to me.
That's what I was gonna tell you. It. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So Rob doesn't know it, but I have several altars around my house, and you had a session recently, and you got paid for it with money.
Mhm.
Okay. That night that you received it, it paid for our dinner.
Mhm.
Okay. And then you were like, what do I do with the rest of it? Because I felt like you were guilty of having it for a job that you were supposed to do that you weren't, that you felt you shouldn't have gotten paid for.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, because yeah, we're spiritual beings. You help someone spiritually, but we live in a modern world. Okay.
Mhm.
So what you do with that modern money in a modern world is you place it at your altar
Mhm.
for the spirits, and they're the ones that decide what you do with it, right? So once you pick that money back up, it's already, let's just say that it's already called for whatever.
Mhm.
But see, when you put the money at the altar, and I've done this with the kids bucks, with the kids money, that's
Bucks.
where it goes. And
Mhm.
see, you're giving it to the spirits or to your altar to either get the things that they need, whether it's candles or incense or whatever, right?
Yeah.
What?
The wood cracked.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Um, what? When you place the money at the altar, you say, okay, like you're
Mhm.
praying with it to it,
Yeah.
okay, and it's like amplify the money,
Mhm.
multiply it, because yeah, money is bad, but it does get you through life.
Yeah.
It gets you through modern life, and it's there. See, like, I bet you forgot about it.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
I was like, "What are you talking about?" And like, "Oh, okay, yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah."
why it was like, okay, we're gonna leave it there, and it's like, okay, multiply the money.
Yeah.
So and I know to other people, oh yeah, you're praying to money, that sounds bad, or that's evil or whatever. Money is the root of all evil. Yes, it is, but it's who's handling it.
Yeah.
It's like, where is that money sitting?
The intentions behind it too.
Exactly. So that's why it's like, yeah, like when people ask for money, and when you give it to them, and you say, or they say, God bless, you had that good intentions of giving it to them, and it's up to them what they do with it, but
Yeah.
you know why you gave it to that person. So it's like, don't, to me, this is just my opinion, because I live both lives. I know what it's like to have a lot of money, and I know what it's like to not have money. And being a modern person and a spiritual person, it is a battle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, God, I have $41 here. Damn, I really want to get something to eat, or damn, I really want to get this, or oh, I really need that. You know what? I'm just gonna take half of that, and I'm gonna put, see, I could have used that whole money for some bullshit. But
Yeah.
it's like, no, I have little ones, or I have guides, I have spirits, and I got this money because of their teachings. So I'm gonna split half of it, give it to them, and I'm gonna go mama with it. I'm gonna eat with it,
Mm-hmm.
and then put some nova aside. Askwali, you guys help me. Now I'm asking you guys to either show me more people that need more healing,
Yeah.
or like give me the energy to go out and do some more deliveries without feeling lazy, without being sick. Give me enough time to do it. No, nothing wrong with my vehicle. Gas money. Something. So that's why I tell you, like, don't ever feel like you're undeserving of it or whatever. Yeah. Money is a second thing that should be given to us after healing, but people, it's food. If someone is charging for spiritual stuff, you don't know what that healer or spiritual person might need that actual money for. Maybe it's, if it's bills or something, okay, cool, but the proper payment to pay a spiritual person should be groceries.
What's gonna keep them alive?
Yes, groceries, a gift card to Burger King, wink, or buy them dinner.
Yeah.
That's the proper way to pay a spiritual person. If they want money, sure, we all live in a modern world, we all have bills.
You know what I first thought
Unless they
about?
say sorry,
Okay.
unless they say stuff like, oh, can you pay my cell phone bill? It's $50.
Mm-hmm.
Pay that for them. So I would say, in 1 to 3, it should be: one, groceries; second, what did I just say?
You said.
Bills, pay a bill;
Mm-hmm.
and the last one would be give them money.
Yeah. You know the first thing I thought about when she offered to give me money?
What?
I was like, oh, I could buy um the things that I would give to her, the things that I wish at that moment that I had, like the sage, and or not just necessarily that, but um like the incense that I gave her or that I cleansed her house with. I was like, oh, if I had that, or if I had more of it, I would have given her more. So that was the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh, I'll buy her more with this. It wasn't even for me. It wasn't like, oh yeah, now I can buy myself this. That's why. Yeah, you're right. I did forget it was there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to go soon. Yes.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah. Me too.
Hmm.
Anything else that we're leaving? We had a busy week. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
we
that we're
did.
we're here.
I have another reel to edit for tomorrow. I released that one today, so I need to edit one probably right now. Then after I'm done doing that, I'm gonna throw the hot wings in, and I just want to chill.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna edit that while you do your rituals.
my witchcraft.
Yeah, he has to do his witchcraft.
Yeah, I gotta pray
He
and
has to
stuff.
slaughter the aminos. Just kidding. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I would cry if I had to kill an animal.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, that stuff is dark black magic.
Yeah,
If
stop
you're if
killing
you're
animals.
taking a life, yeah, you're fucking evil.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah, you're not good, and you probably shouldn't be doing that. But anyhow, thank you, babe, so much for joining me on panel.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you to those that are listening to the live show. Thank you so much. And if you are listening to this on playback, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And yeah, we will talk to you guys in the next Why Run podcast live. Peace.